Hello, Rambler Nation, and welcome back to another amazing football game. I am Cade Weaver, and I am back from graduating from last year, and I'm joined here with my friend here, Grant. And today, we are playing the Manton Rangers. And it is set up to be a very good game today. Unfortunately, though, it is a little cold to some people, but fall is pretty nice. I like fall personally. A lot of people prefer winter sometimes, or even summer, and honestly, all are great seasons in my opinion, but I do have a slight favorite for fall, and with that crisp air, oh, it feels amazing out here today. But it may just be a little cold for some of our players out there today, but it will be interesting. Grant, what are your thoughts of the game so far?
Yeah, we got a little bit of wind coming out, but I think we'll play well.
And I wasn't here for our last game here. So I believe we got a win against Lakeview, and that was a really good game watching our boys go out there, and what a great win. Do you think they'll do the same thing tonight, Grant? Do you think they might change up some things? Or?
I think so.
Offensively, we've been looking pretty strong as well. So, and I believe with our strong quarterback out there, Benjamin Rodenbaugh, he's a really talented athlete, and he has really level head, like Braylon Pace was when he played for McBain. He's got a really level head. He can watch the field. He can keep an eye on all of his opponents and his teammates, and he is able to just make that pass in the pocket, and he doesn't always have to move out of the pocket. But if he does move out of the pocket, he is very good at running the ball or even passing out of the pocket. And number 44, we have Bryce Acom, and what a running back. He is fast, he is mean, and he is not afraid to hit. So he is awesome to watch. And with the run game with McBain, with our strong offensive line as well, I believe we'll see a bunch of run plays as well tonight. So it'll just be really interesting to see what will happen here.
welcome to McBain High School for our regular opening of our varsity team football team this fall. Today's game featuring the Rangers of Manton High School and the Ramblers of McBain High School. Will you please stand and sing with us our national anthem? Introducing the teams for this afternoon, please give a big welcome to the Manton Rangers and their head coach, Mr. Josh Merchant. And give a hand to the McBain Ramblers and their head coach, Mr. Pat Maloney. The officials for this afternoon, the referee is Mr. Tom Woody. The umpire is Mr. Rob Raymond. The line judge is Mr. Terry Evan. The back judge is Mr. Jeff Rowley. And the linesman is Mr. Josh Hoffman. On the chain gang, Mr. Gary Randall, Mr. Ken Daniels, Mr. Ellen Boss, and Mr. Kyle Myrie.
Alrighty, ladies and gentlemen, and we are going into kickoff here. And it appears that McBain will be kicking off the ball to the Manton Rangers. Back for Manton Rangers that will be looking to be catching the ball will be number 3, Spencer Wold, and number 11, that'll be Blake Helsel.
Prepare to kick off for the Ramblers, number 25.
And now we have number 25, Luke Huttinga, coming up to kick off for the McBain Ramblers.
Back deep for the Rangers, number 3, Spencer Wold.
Wold has trouble with it. Flag down on the play as he's brought down at about the 30-yard line.
There is a flag on the field. And number 3, Spencer Wold, the ball carrier for the Rangers. There is a flag on the field. And on that stop, number 2 for the Ramblers, Drew Hamilton.
And, well, on the tackle on that was Drew Hamilton, but unfortunately, just like Grant said, there was a flag, and it will be on the Rangers, bringing them back. And I believe their placement will be about the 15-yard line.
To the 15-yard line, where Manton will take over first and 10.
All around, what a great kick by Luke Huttinga, getting it back there, and then just Drew Hamilton. You can see him just pursuing that ball and ultimately just tackling him right at.
Number 11, Blake Helsel, the ball carrier for Manton.
And it looked like number 11, Blake Helsel carrying the ball going on the outside, and unfortunately the Rambler line just gets right up in there and stops him. He may have gotten a 1-yard gain there off the play, but not quite enough, and they'll be looking at 2nd and 9.
Second down play on its way. Quarterback takes the snap, hands it off left side, running for about a gain of about 4 yards there.
Blake Helsel again going to the outside, but the Rambler line just jumping right back on him, just like before. But they did manage to get some more yards out of this one, leaving it with a 3rd and 5 yards to go.
Manton offense looking to not go 3 and out on their first opening drive of the game here. Quarterback's going to take the snap, hand it off again, left side, but he's going to be stopped for a 3rd down. That's going to make it 4th and 5.
And with the 4th and 5, Rangers don't move at all with the ball, and it's going to be 4 and 5. So with not going anywhere in that last play, Manton trying to come out here and just basically start off with a statement. Unfortunately, with the run game, they did not go too well. But the Ramblers' defense just ultimately just stopping them, making sure they don't go anywhere, and now they're forcing them to punt. And back for the punt.
Trouble with the snap. That punt is up and back. Returner will play it left side, running past the 40 to the 50, going to the 40, 30, 20. He's going to go all the way, touchdown Ramblers.
And the Ramblers with an amazing return touchdown. That was run by number 22, and that'll be Jacob Hart, just allowing himself to catch that ball, not afraid at all to face those Rangers. He takes the right side of the field and hugs the line and follows his blockers. Ultimately, that's how you get those returns to touchdowns. You look at your blockers, you make sure that they get every guy, and you find the right avenue to take between them. And that's exactly what Jacob Hart did there. What an amazing job by Jacob and the blockers of the Rambler team.
That's a really good way to start momentum for your team. With a quick score, now they're going to go for the kickoff here. Thomas Maloney on the kick. It is up, and it is good. Ramblers lead by 7.
And with the kick by Thomas Maloney being successful, 7-0 lead in the first quarter, only at 9 minutes and 57 seconds. McBain coming here on a Saturday. And oftentimes when you look at a Saturday game, you're always thinking that you wouldn't expect this much hype. But with the McBain here, with our new field, the hype is just through the roof. And plenty of fans are here to support them, and that's just also amazing to see. And with that being said, coming out here, scoring this early on a kickoff return where the offense really didn't even touch the field yet for the Ramblers is just a good way to say, hey, we came out here on Saturday. It's Saturday, but we're here to play. And that's exactly what they did.
Pointing us back to kick it right over again. Looks like he's going to be stopped at about the 40.
And with number 11, Blake Helsel grabbing the ball again, but this time he goes a bit farther, and without a flag, he makes it all the way up to the, believe that will be the 45-yard line. Oh, just behind the 45-yard line. You'll be at the 40.
Ball's going to be spotted on the 38-yard line. First and 10 for Manton.
So with the Rangers starting at the 30-yard line, that's a pretty good spot for them to be starting, and we will see what they will do here.
Quarterback takes the snap, hands it off, but he is going to be stuffed up.
Buckle up for a ride as a herd of Ramblers got in there, but I believe big number 50 got in there before anybody else did, and that's going to be Jonathan Sikkema. And just with Jonathan Sycamore just breaking through that line allows the rest of the Ramblers defense to get right in there, and there was no escaping for that Manton quarterback. I mean, he just got swallowed up within that convoy of Ramblers. What a great job by the Rambler defense.
Man in I formation, quarterback under center. He's going to take the snap, hand it off, right. Never mind, he's going to throw it, but it is dropped.
As the quarterback from Manton seemed to get kind of rushed out of the pocket there, going for the outside, and unfortunately he did have a wide open receiver, but unfortunately they did not connect too well, and it slipped right through his hands, leaving it to be 3rd and 13 for the Rangers.
We'll see what Manton has here, looking for a big chunk of yards to at least get that first down. Handoff up the middle, not much going. Ramblers get another stop on 3rd down.
Number 11.
As Grant said, to run right up the middle with number 11, that's going to be, again, Blake Helsel trying to run it right up there, but unfortunately was met by Ramblers, and he'll be stopped at the line of scrimmage, leaving it 4th and 10.
On that stop for McBain, number 16.
Back to recover the punt once again. It's Jacob Hart. Punt is a high, wobbly kick. It's going to roll to about the 33. And they're going to down it there. Now we'll get the first look at this Ramblers offense with their quarterback, Benjamin Rodenbaugh, under center. Rodenbaugh hands it off, running right side. Down for about a gain of 11 yards. Flag on the play. That was Caleb Miller.
Number 22, Jacob Hart, the ball carrier. Stop near the 41-yard line. There is a flag on the field.
And we do have a Manton Ranger seem to be slow to getting up, but with
Number
the
23, Caleb
with
Miller,
the runner, number 23 from the McBain Ramblers, he took the outside and just ran with it. And with a first down run, he got it all the way up to his 10-yard marker, just past it. But there was a flag on the play, so we will see what the flag will be.
penalty against McBain, block in the back.
And it is against the Ramblers with a block in the back. That will bring back their run play back to the 27.
Original line of scrimmage.
No.
First and 10 for McBain.
It'll be at the 33-yard line where we started.
Rodenbaugh takes the snap, gives it to Acom. Acom running up the middle, tackled by multiple defenders, going to get a gain of about 2, maybe 3 yards.
Gain of 2 yards on the play. It'll be second down.
And that was a good run there by Bryce Acom, just punching it right up the middle, getting able to pass that line of scrimmage. But immediately as he did, the Manton Rangers seen him and just swallowed him whole, only getting Acom to get a couple yards. But a couple yards will get you far.
Snap handed off to Acom, handed off to Miller, running right side. Tackled at about the 52. Good running there from the Ramblers offense. Good blocking as well.
Very good blocking, very good running there by Caleb Miller, getting to the outside again. And when he got caught up with a Ranger there after gaining that many yards, he was not going down without a fight. It took just 2 more Rangers to finally bring him down. And that's the thing about McBain. We seemed, with Bryce Acom and Caleb Miller, are very both strong running backs. And they will not go down without a fight. And they will make sure to get every yard they can before they eventually go down. And the Ramblers now be 1st and 10.
Snap to Rodenbaugh, hands it off. He is going to be swallowed up.
Number 33, Landon Kirk, the ball carrier.
Unfortunately, number 33 was met in the backfield. That's Landon Kurt. He was met in the backfield after the handoff and just got swallowed by a bunch of Rangers. And unfortunately, that'll bring him behind the line, and they'll now be looking at a 2nd and 15.
Snap to Rodenbaugh, rolling right. Looks like he's going to run. He throws it. Caught. That is flag on the play. For now, it looks like a Ramblers first down. We'll see what the flag is on.
Pass complete to number 42.
And as I've said before, Benjamin Rodenbaugh, what a great quarterback for McBain. He gets outside the pocket and is still able to find his receiver and tosses it right to him. And now coming up for the flag. It will be on the Ramblers. And that'll bring him back 5 yards. So now we are looking at a 2nd and 21 yards to go.
That's a tough penalty to take. We'll see what the Ramblers offense could do here, needing a lot of yards in just 2 plays.
The penalty was for an ineligible downfield.
Snap to Rodenbaugh, running up the middle, straight forward, going. Got blockers downfield. Rodenbaugh still going. He is knocked down. Lost the football. We'll see if it was out of bounds.
Number 34, Benjamin Rodenbaugh, the ball.
I believe it was. That is a big gain for the Ramblers. And that will give them a first down.
And like I said before, Benjamin Rodenbaugh, what a quarterback. I mean, when he can get outside the pocket, or may I mention, a fantastic runner. He's a 3-in-1 kind of guy. It's amazing. He's for sure not a one-trick pony. He was able just to take that snap and he took off with it, gaining all those yards back for the Ramblers to give them a good reset at a 1st and 10 down the field, looking on Rangers territory.
We'll see what he's got here on this 1st and 10. Takes the snap, hands it off to Acom up the middle for a gain of about 2.
Bryce Acom, the ball carrier.
That'll be Acom once again punching it up the middle there, getting a 2nd, and what will now be 2nd and 8.
Second down and 8 for McBain. Ball spotted right on the 35-yard line.
Rodenbaugh is going to take the snap. He's going to keep it, throw it. It is going to be dropped just off the hands of number 11.
The pass intended for number 11.
Brett Ealing.
What a good job by Brett there, just trying to stay with his quarterback there. And they looked right at each other before Ben threw it, and that's just amazing to see because that's what you want. You want your receiver to see the quarterback. You want them to know what's coming, and Ben threw it, but unfortunately just slipped out of Brett's hands and drops it. It'll now be a 3rd and 8 for the Ramblers.
Rodenbaugh take the snap. He's going to run it up the middle, but he is going to get swallowed up by a herd of Rangers. Just going to make it about a 4th and 7. We'll see what the Ramblers do here.
4th down and 7.
And now it'll be 4th and 7 after Benjamin Rodenbaugh ran it up the middle. We will see what the Ramblers have in store here. I believe they are going to go for it. And they are. And we will see what they have in store here.
Fourth down and 7 for McBain on the 34-yard line.
4th and 8. Rodenbaugh takes the snap, rolling left. Got a few blockers. He's going to throw it. It's going to be caught. That's a 1st down for the Ramblers.
Pass complete to number 11,
Brett Ealing with the catch.
And once again, there it is, Benjamin Rodenbaugh. He can be a dangerous quarterback when he gets out of that pocket. He just sees Brett, Brett sees him, and it's a perfect pass, and Brett just catches it and runs with it. Bringing the Ramblers with a 1st and 10, approaching the Rangers' front door.
14-yard line.
What a great call by the Ramblers offense. Just to stay on the field. Too close to punt, too far to kick. You might as well go for it.
And we got a timeout on the Rangers. Well, Grant, as this first quarter continues on, what do you think so far?
Well, the Ramblers are rolling up by 7, threatening to score again. We'll see what they got after this timeout.
Exactly. I mean, just coming out here in the first quarter, in fact, in the first 3 minutes and about 30 seconds of the game, Ramblers get a punt return and go just walk it right into the Rangers' end zone. That's just something huge to see, and that is a good statement to put out there to say, hey, we're here to play, and that's exactly what they continue to do. Pedal to the floor. They keep this convoy rolling, and now we're back onto the Rangers' front door. And the Rangers seeming to need to put a stop to this. And with the Rangers wanting to put a stop to this, it's just going to be a little hard. Once you get down to those 10 yards and you're just trying to defend your end zone, it seems the other team is more amped, more pumped, and that's exactly what the Ramblers are. They're more amped and pumped and just want to put this thing in there.
We'll see what the Ramblers have in the red zone here. Rodenbaugh takes the snap, gives it to Miller, who's going to be tackled at the line of scrimmage. Maybe a gain of about 1.
Number 23.
And that was a good stop there by the Rangers, just not letting Miller go anywhere, as Miller's been a very strong asset to the McBain Ramblers so far, getting them big yards. But unfortunately, the Rangers put a stop right to that. So now it'll be 2nd and 10 for the Ramblers.
That Rangers defense isn't going to give up quite yet. We'll see what they got. Rodenbaugh takes the snap, gives it up the middle. Gain of about 4 or 5. We'll see.
Number 33, Landon Kurt, the ball carrier. Gain of 5 yards on the play.
And with Landon Kurt, number 33, punching it right up there, getting now some more yards for the Ramblers, and the Ramblers will now be looking at a 3rd and 5. And it's kind of coming down to the wire here. Once you're at that 3rd down mark and you're not in there yet, that's when you're like, all right, we got to get it in there before we reach 4th down.
Even if they do get a gain of about 3, we've seen they're willing to go for it. Rodenbaugh takes the snap, rolling right, getting chased. He's going to go. It's going to be touchdown Ramblers. Rodenbaugh runs it in.
And just like you said, they have that determination and grit. No matter what, these Ramblers don't go down without a fight. Benjamin Rodenbaugh looked at that 3rd down as he was looking for his teammates and realized, I got nobody open, so I got to take it in there. And that's exactly what he did. He took the outside, ran with it, and he's seen 2 defenders there. He didn't care. He just took it head on and took it right into the end zone. Fantastic job there by the Ramblers.
Here's Thomas Melody to kick it. It is up, and it is straight through. Ramblers up 14-0 now in the last 2 minutes of the first quarter.
Thomas Maloney out of the hold of number 2, Drew Hamilton.
And Ramblers just coming out here. As they made their statement, they just continue to make it. And Thomas Maloney has been a really strong kicker for them, too. So far, he's 2 for 2, and it's only the first quarter. So it's very exciting to see how the rest of this game is going to play out. Ramblers just keeping this pedal to the floor. And Grant, how do you think the second quarter is going to be looking?
I think Manton's going to try to change their game plan because the Ramblers defense has been stuffing the run so far. They got to change something, make some kind of game plan.
I have to agree with you there. Once in the first quarter especially, if your run plays aren't working, that's when you kind of want to look at it and say, all right, what do we need to change here? And as we approach kickoff here, Luke Huttinga to kick it off.
Ready to kick for McBain, number 25, Luke Huttinga.
Not much going there for Manton.
And that'll be number 11, Blake Helsel again for the Rangers, just trying to make something. And gets it a couple yards, and he will be placed upon the 33-yard line.
34-yard line, 1st and 10 for the Rangers.
And now it'll be a 1st and 10 for the Rangers. And we will see what play they will be running.
After 2 straight punts, we'll see if they have any adjustments. Quarterback takes the snap. He's going to hand it off. And he is going to be stuffed behind the line.
That'll be number 50, Jonathan Sikkema. Gets back there without any hesitation, just wraps him up and throws him right to the ground. And there will be no movement at all. So now the Rangers will be looking at a 2nd and 10.
We'll see if the Rangers can get past this Ramblers line. Having no luck so far. Takes the snap, hands it off.
Number 11, Blake Helsel, the ball carrier. Stopped at the 35-yard line. 3rd down and 8 for the Rangers.
It's going to be 3rd and 8 now after that run.
Number 55, Caleb Gildy.
And number 55, Caleb Gildy, also gets a stop on the play. Rangers are trying to make something out of their run game, but unfortunately, now they're looking at another 3rd and 8.
We'll see what they got here, not wanting to punt for a 3rd time in this first quarter. Quarterback's going to take it himself. It's going to be intercepted. There is nobody to catch him. That is a pick 6 for Caleb Miller.
What a great read by Caleb Miller as he's seen the quarterback having some trouble in the backfield, looking to be sacked. The quarterback throws, and Caleb Miller jumps right on that opportunity and takes that pick 6 and brings it all the way to the house. And once again, just amazing job by the Ramblers, just seeming to be right on top of things, for sure.
Already up by 3 scores in the first quarter. They are just pouring it on. Here's Thomas Maloney trying to make it a 21-point lead. In this wind, it's no guarantee, though. But it is up, and it is good. Ramblers up 21-0.
And now Thomas Maloney will have 3 for 3. And when we go back to that pick 6 for a minute, the Rambler defense there, that front line just went right through them Rangers offense. And there was no stopping them. And it was very close. It looked like Jonathan Sikkema was hopping right up there for that sack opportunity, and a couple others as well. And when you get that much pressure on the quarterback and he still has that ball in the backfield that far, and then when you see an open receiver, he's going to try, and that's exactly what he tried to do. Unfortunately, there wasn't enough power behind that throw, and Miller just took the opportunity and just took it right to the house. Fantastic job by the Ramblers defense. And the score will now be 21-0 in the first quarter with 20 seconds left. And McBain will be kicking off once again, and that'll be Luke Huttinga, number 25.
Kick is off. It is a wobbler right side. It is going to be muffed, which is going to be recovered, I believe, by the Ramblers.
The kickoff.
And with a good kickoff, it almost seemed to be recovered by the Ramblers, as it slipped right through number 1's hands on the Rangers defense. Another Ranger did manage to get right on top of the ball, making sure the McBain Ramblers didn't have another chance at having another touchdown this early. So with the Rangers now, they will be starting at about the 30-yard line. They are close, so it's probably about the 29-yard line, and it'll be 1st and 10 with 12 seconds to go in the first quarter.
Rangers offense has to get moving here, down big. 10 seconds left into the first quarter. Snap. Right side, there's a fumble recovered by the Ramblers. Unfortunately, he was marked down, and it will remain Rangers ball.
I guess you've seen Coach Malloy there. He got a little excited on the line there, wanting to get that fumble, but it was called down as his knee did touch before he lost the football. But once again, great job by the Ramblers defense, just making sure to get right on them run plays, making sure the Rangers don't go anywhere. And that's what it's looked like this entire first quarter.
And that play will conclude the first quarter. Ramblers dominating so far. We'll see what both teams have in the next quarter.
You know about McLain's excellence in auto repair and transmission work. Now he takes that same work ethic in selling mid-value SUVs and rest-free Southern trucks at an affordable price. These vehicles all have an exact description on his website at www.mclainsAutosales.com, or you can just call today at 231-779-1394.
And welcome back, ladies and gentlemen. We are going to be starting the second quarter with the Rangers starting us off with a 2nd and 10. And seeming the entire first quarter, they were running the ball very heavily. We will see if they will continue that.
It's going to be a handoff right side. Fumble. Not sure who's got it. Looks like a Ranger was able to fall on that one.
And with the fumble, Rangers were managed to jump right on top of that, making sure it did not get into the Ramblers' hands. But with it not going in the Ramblers' hands, the Rangers are still looking at a 3rd and 7. Ramblers' defense still standing tall going into the second quarter. And I believe that's exactly what they're going to keep doing. And we will see if the Rangers will run the ball again.
Takes the snap, fakes the give, rolling right. Looks like he's going to keep it. He will be close to the first down.
And it will be a first down for the Rangers. With that quarterback keeper, he just got picked up on the 7 yards very easily, making sure to get on the outside, dodging all the Ramblers. And now with a reset, the Rangers hoping to get something started here in the second quarter. Hopefully change that 0 into a good 6 or 7.
1st and 10 for the Rangers on their own 40-yard line.
Takes the snap, hands it off right side. Or sorry, up the middle, but he is going to be stuffed once again at the line of scrimmage. It's going to be a 2nd and 10.
And once again, with a very strong front line there for the Ramblers, they just stuffed it right at the line again. And it's not going anywhere past them. And on that front line, a couple of the guys that are up there is number 55, Caleb Gilly, number 50, Jonathan Sikama, number 60, that's Wyatt Zeiterveen. And I believe I can't read that far. My eyes are not that good, so I'll call out the other guys' names in a little while here.
Here's the snap. He's going to keep it himself, roll right, and he is going to be stuffed. Brought down by Caleb Miller.
Miller is having a good game here. He got a pick 6. Then he gets back there in the backfield just to absolutely stuff him. And he's not going anywhere. And now it's going to be a 3rd and 15 for the Rangers. And once again, the Rangers having a tough time because their offensive line is not containing the Ramblers' defensive line at all. They keep breaking through. And with that pressure on that quarterback and the running back, it's just very hard to get anything started.
We'll see what they got here. This is a long distance to go. Looks like they're just going to hand it off, trying to get something lucky, but they are going to be stopped for about a gain of 5, which is going to make it a 4th and 10.
Number 11, Blake Kelso, the ball carrier.
Good pickup there by Blake, just trying to put a dent in the deficit of the yards. But unfortunately, he's still going to be 4th and 10. And the Rangers, we'll see what they decide. It's looking like they are not going to punt it. They're going to go for it. And now the big question is with going for it, is it going to work out for them like it did the Ramblers?
We'll see what they got here. This is a risky play to make in their own territory. Quarterback going to take the snap, hand it off up the middle, who is going to be rocked.
And what a hit. He tried making it right up the middle, what seeming to do, and was just met by a Rambler. And I believe that was 55. Caleb Gildy absolutely stops him. You heard that crack all the way up here. I don't know if you guys heard it, but we sure did. And that was a hit by Caleb Gildy. What a hit. And that will now give the Rambler offense a chance to start in the Ranger territory and with a 1st and 10.
Really good opportunity to add on to that big lead. As Rodenbach takes the snap, hands off to Miller. Miller, left side, still running all the way to the 25.
Miller just sweeping right past his defenders, making sure that he's not even getting touched, and he's quick. And with that mobility and kind of dancing around all of them defenders, he gets it all the way up to about the 25-yard line. Really good spot for the Ramblers, and now it'll only be their 2nd play of the drive. And once again, the Ramblers are approaching the doorstep of the Rangers.
Bryce Acom in motion. They're going to hand it off to him, right side. He's going to get a solid gain of about 7.
And Bryce Acom does about the same thing. Just that speed is just incredible to me. Just to watch Bryce just absolutely just gun it. It's like a shotgun. As soon as you shoot it, you're not going to see nothing. And that's exactly what Bryce Acom did, number 44. Just took off with the ball, giving the Ramblers a 2nd, and I believe that's going to be 4.
Brett Ealing in motion. Rodenbach's going to take the snap. They're going to go right back to Acom. He's going to run straight forward, and then it's going to be an easy touchdown run for the Ramblers.
And number 44, Bryce Acom, once again runs it right up the middle with that speed. Nobody to even touch him. Gets right up there and gets another 6 points for the Ramblers. And now with the lead, 27-0, we will see what. And Thomas Maloney is coming out, and we will be kicking for 1.
Looking to make it 4 for 4 on extra points. Let's see what he's got. His kick is up, and it is through. Ramblers lead 28-0.
And now Thomas Maloney, he's 4 for 4, 28-0 in the 2nd quarter. We have 7 and 27 seconds left. What a great way to start off the second quarter for the Ramblers. The Rangers, unfortunately, trying to get something started, but weren't able to. But the Ramblers took that with a golden opportunity, and within just a couple plays, ran it right into the end zone again, as we've been seeing all so far this game.
Here's Luke Hoytinga getting a leg workout today.
And he is. He's been kicking it quite a bit now. So we will see what kind of kick he has in store for us as the Rangers coming onto the field now.
Ready to kick off on McBain, number 25. Lukrembo. Back deep for the Rangers, number 2, McCoy Hicks.
It's a high, far kick.
And number 2 for the Rangers grabs it.
He is
Stopped by Jagger Corliss, number 4. Now, Jagger's always fun to watch, too. He is an awesome kid to watch. He's so small, and it's awesome. So you wouldn't expect, you know, when you look at a small guy playing football, you're normally like, you're playing football? You wouldn't think of it, but oftentimes it can be used as an advantage, and Jagger uses it to an advantage and takes off their kneecaps almost every time. It's just amazing to watch. And now the Rangers, once again, starting in their own territory at about close to the 30-yard line. And we will see what they have in store for us again.
Here's the snap. They're going to hand it off left side. He is going to be tackled for a gain of about 3. I believe that was number 33, Landon Kurt.
Number 11, Blake Helsel, the ball carrier.
As number 11, Blake Helsel again runs the ball, is met by Landon Kurt, only getting 3 yards out of the play, and it'll now be a 2nd and 7 as the Ramblers defense still standing tall. It does not seem that none of the teams are willing to stop for anything. And the Rangers just trying to get something going here. They're going to come to the ball again.
Quarterback going to take the snap. He's going to hand it off. And they're just going to keep getting stuffed at the line of scrimmage. Nothing going so far. It's going to be another 3rd and 7 here.
I believe number 44, Bryce Acom, got in there to stop him from going anywhere else. And number 50, Jonathan Sycamore, comes right in there and puts him down. That'll now be a 3rd and 7, going nowhere. Ramblers defense is on fire today.
3rd down and 6.
We'll see what the Raiders got. Staring at another 3rd down here. Take the snap. He's going to give it up the middle. Going to be brought down about 2 yards short. It's going to be another 4th down for the Rangers.
Ball carrier number 8, Jared Nixon, the ball carrier. Advance the ball to the 38-yard line. It's 4th down and 3. 4th down
and with another 4th down for the Rangers, they're going to try and go for it again. Once again, trying to get something started here. And it is still the second quarter with 5 minutes, 23 seconds left to go.
Ramblers stacking the line up front.
And with nobody jumping, the Rangers will call a timeout.
Again, we'd like to express our appreciation to the sponsors who helped purchase.
Here at Shepherd's Agency in downtown McBain, we are your local and trusted source for all your insurance needs. We truly appreciate our clients and we work hard to provide them with the best coverage at a fair price. If you're not already a client of ours, contact us and let us see what we can do for you. Call us at 231-825-2411. Stop in the office or visit us online at shepherdsagency.com. Reedy's is a family restaurant on Main Street in McBain. Their menu has something for everyone from kids' meals and pizza or burgers to their entrees such as grilled salmon, grilled tilapia, pasta dishes, and the best barbecue ribs or chicken around. Tuesday through Thursdays, Reedy's is open from 11 a.m. to 8 p.m. Fridays and Saturdays, they close at 9 p.m. And Sundays, they are not open at all. Food for your mood.
Looks like the Rangers offense is going to stay on the field for this 4th and 2.
33-yard line.
Quarterback going to take the snap. He's going to hand it off. And he is not going to get there. Ramblers defensive line just denying every run.
Well, it almost looked to be good. Rangers were getting it there, but just met by a swarm of bodies, and just he dropped right back and was not able to pick up the first. It will now be a Rambler 1st and 10 once again.
The Ramblers with 5 minutes left in this second quarter looking to add to that already huge lead. We'll see what they got here as Rodenbaugh takes the snap, throws a screen, and the knee was down. That was number 12, Aiden Cucci. Caught the ball, but his knee was unfortunately already on the ground.
And unfortunately, that'll bring the Ramblers behind the line of scrimmage. It'll now be 2nd, and that's going to be 2nd 11, I believe. Nope, 2nd 11, 12. So now the Ramblers with 2nd and 12. We will see what they have in store here.
Rodenbaugh is going to take the snap. He's going to fake the handoff to Miller. He's going to take it himself, running up the middle. Is anybody going to catch him? I don't think so. Touchdown, Ramblers.
And with another great run, this time their quarterback, Benjamin Rodenbaugh, runs it all the way up. Nobody to catch him, and it'll now make the score Benjamin Rodenbaugh's number 34. And I believe Thomas Maloney will come back out looking for 5 for 5 and hoping to put the Ramblers at 35-0. And what a great run by Benjamin Rodenbaugh, but also a great job to the offensive line, just making sure their quarterback can punch it right up the middle there.
Here's Maloney with the kick. It is up and through. Ramblers lead 35-0.
And now Thomas Maloney has 5 for 5. And with it only being the second quarter, Ramblers 35-0, I don't see it stopping anytime soon. They're just going to keep going with it and keep pushing it into the end zone. Maybe even try some new plays out. It's a good time to do that as well. But the Rangers are coming back after that. Their coach is going to try and get them together and say, all right, guys, we're down. All right, it's not halftime yet, but we need something here. We need to get it going. We need to all feet on the ground. Let's run for it and hopefully get something started.
Yeah, they got to play aggressive. Don't give up yet. There's always a chance. You got to try new plays, change the scheme, do anything.
Exactly, and that's a big thing about football is it's not all about physicality. It's also a big mental game. And if you get in your head before anything starts, unfortunately, that is how you will lose a game.
Back deep for the Rangers, number 3, Spencer Wold.
Kick is far. It is going to roll all the way into the end zone for a touchback. What a great kick by Luke Hoydinga.
Very good kick. If it just did stop, though, just a little bit sooner, that would have been a great roll and probably would have ended up on the 2-yard line or the 1st-yard line. But it is a touchback, and that will put the Rangers at the 20-yard line.
Smart play by Spencer Wold there not to pick it up because you will be in trouble.
You will be, especially with his back to them yet, and Ramblers running right on top of him. If he touched that ball or picked it up, it just would have been bad news.
Rangers at their own 20 now, trying to get something started with 4 minutes left in this second quarter. Quarterback takes the snap, gonna hand it off. Running up the middle for about a gain of 8.
And that'll be number 2, McCoy Hicks, and he is a sophomore. He runs it right up there and gets it for a 2nd and 2. 2nd and 1. And seemingly now the Rangers getting some good footwork here through their running plays. And now looking at a 2nd and 1, we'll see if they keep that pressure going.
Quarterback going to take the snap, keep it himself, throw it, but he is going to be locked up. We'll see if he got the first down.
And once again, that is number 2, McCoy Hicks. And he gets the first down for the Rangers, this time for a pass. And now the Rangers looking at their first down in a while. This is seemingly looking to be a promising drive for them. And for the Ramblers, they're going to have to start stepping up some more, just like they have been in getting that stop, making sure they keep that pressure going.
Quarterback going to take the snap, hand it off, but nothing going.
Number 12, George Goffel, the ball carrier.
Gain of about 1.
And with that, after that play, there will be a timeout from McBain. It'll now be, and when we come back, it'll be 2nd and 8 for the Rangers.
For people who desire a custom-built home in northern Michigan, Arrow Homes is the premier builder that specializes in creating stunning, high-quality custom homes that reflect each homeowner's unique style and needs. Unlike other home builders that rely on cookie-cutter designs, Arrow Homes partners closely with clients through every step of the process, from initial design concept to final walkthrough, creating a truly customized living space. With over 50 years of home building expertise using only the finest materials and the most skilled craftsmen, Arrow Homes constructs exceptional custom houses that owners are proud to call home.
And welcome back, ladies and gentlemen. Rangers looking to run the ball again, but did not seemingly to go anywhere at all. And now they will be looking at a 3rd and 8, and we get another timeout by McBain.
When play resumes, it'll be 3rd down and 8.
Come shop at the family-owned Lakeside Ace Hardware, where you'll always leave satisfied. We pride ourselves at giving customers top-of-the-line products such as Benjamin Moore paint, Traeger grills, Uni ovens, and much more. We provide great tools from companies like Milwaukee and DeWalt, but our best product is our customer service. Our friendly staff is always happy to help you get what you need to make a perfect house better. The price is always right here at Lakeside Ace Hardware. Ace is the best.
And welcome back, ladies and gentlemen. We are back. It'll now be 3rd. Oh, man. 3rd and 12 for the Rangers as they're looking to get something started here.
Quarterback take the snap. He's just going to hand it off, and they are going to get stuffed once again. Nothing going in the run game. It's going to be another 4th and 12.
Carriers number 8, Jared Nixon.
As number 8 for the Rangers, that's going to be Jarrett Nixon trying to get something started, and unfortunately is met in the backfield by a convoy of Ramblers. And we will go into another timeout, and when we come back, it'll be 4th and 12.
Northern Truck Service, established in 2015 by John Skierbeck. It's a full diesel mechanic shop that can do anything from changing a light bulb to a full rebuild. With a stock of most parts, they can get you back on the road in no time.
And welcome back, Rambler fans. We will be starting here 4th and 12 with the Rangers looking to put something on the field to get past this 4th down. And we have a 2 minute and 10 seconds left to go in the second quarter.
Some aggressive play calling here for the Rangers, trying to claw back from this huge deficit. Quarterback going to take the snap, keeping himself rolling right. Going to throw it way deep, and it is going to be incomplete. Too many defenders there to make the catch, and the Ramblers are going to have a 1st down in their opponent's territory.
And back there, making sure the guy did not catch the ball. That's going to be number 5, Colton Haverkamp, and number 34, Benjamin Rodenbaugh. And now we will be seeing a 1st and 10 for the Ramblers right in Rangers territory once again. Now, Grant, if you were a betting man, what do you think the Ramblers are going to do here?
They are just going to keep following their 1-2 punch behind Miller and Acom, and then keep handing it off to Rodenbaugh and just keep using what's working here.
I agree. That's one thing that has been working for them. The Ramblers' run game has been incredibly strong so far, and their pass game, as much as they passed, it's worked almost every time as well. So we will see what will happen here.
Rodenbaugh is going to take the snap, keeping himself rolling right, running to the right. He's going to be brought down, though. Gain of about 3 or 4 on the play.
With the play being broken up by a couple of Rangers, Benjamin Rodenbaugh realized he's getting caved in a little bit, takes off with the ball, still getting a couple of yards out of the play, and now we are looking at a 2nd and 6.
Good work on at least getting a positive gain there for Rodenbaugh.
It did a very good job by Benjamin Rodenbaugh getting it right up there. And now we are looking at 2nd and 6, and we will see what the Ramblers have in store here.
Snap to Rodenbaugh. He's going to hand it off to Landon Kurt, who's going to run it up for a 1st down at about the 15.
Number 23, Caleb Miller, the ball carrier. 1st down, Ramblers.
And with that run for Landon Kurt, just no stopping at all. Just like McBain, they just have a ton of amazing, strong running backs. He had a guy right on top of him the entire time and just kept pushing through.
Rodenbaugh snaps it. He's going to throw up to number 23, Caleb Miller, up top. Not able to make the catch.
Unfortunately, Caleb Miller looking to get the ball from the toss-up from Benjamin Rodenbaugh. It was fun to watch. Caleb Miller just tried to fumble the ball in his hands, trying to get it, and unfortunately, as he came down with it, he was not able to get complete control of it, leading it to be a 2nd and 10 for the Ramblers. Closing up on the Rangers' doorstep once again.
Man in motion. Rodenbaugh is going to take the snap, rolling right. Gonna get tackled by multiple Rangers for the sack.
Number 34, the quarterback, Benjamin Rodenball, caught in the back.
And unfortunately, the Ramblers line did break up a little bit, leading Benjamin Rodenbaugh to be a bit pressured and unfortunately does get sacked behind the line of scrimmage. So now it'll be 3rd and 14 for the Ramblers. And number 2, McCoy Hicks, once again to get in there and put a stop to Benjamin Rodenbaugh.
We'll see what the Ramblers have here on a long 3rd down. Rodenbaugh gonna throw. It's caught. Caleb Miller, touchdown Ramblers.
And a bit of redemption there for Caleb Miller, missing his first pass and to suddenly get his second one. Fantastic job by the Ramblers there, giving the score to 41-0 before halftime. And if we got to guess, our good old kicker, Thomas Maloney, number 1, is going to get right back out there, looking for 6 for 6 now.
Kick is up, and it is good. 6 for 6. Ramblers lead 42-0.
Fantastic there by Thomas Maloney. Absolutely doing a good job at kicking that ball right through them 2 amazing yellow poles. And now the Ramblers lead 42-0 with 20 seconds left in the first half. And I believe, once again, Luke Huttinga will go out there to kick off the ball again for the Ramblers.
Prepare to kick off for McBain, number 25, Luke Hardigan. Back deep for the Rangers, number 3, Spencer Wold.
Here's the kick. Looking to find something here. Not much running room.
Number 11, Blake Helsel.
Tackled by number 6, Grayson Guernsey. He seems excited about that.
On that stop, number 6, Grayson Guernsey.
Hey, that was awesome to see Grayson Guernsey to get out there, get that tackle. He's just super pumped up about that. Even on the sideline, he's got a couple of his buddies just ramping him up about it. That's awesome to see. Putting a good stop to the Rangers, though, keeping them right there where the Ramblers want them to be, right behind that 40-yard line. And the Rangers will be posted up at about the 37.
Only 14 seconds here left in this half. We'll see what the Rangers can do. Looks like they're just going to throw it. And it is caught on the sideline. Was his feet down? They're going to say no.
Complete pass, but out of bounds. Second down.
He did complete the pass, but it was out of bounds, and it'll be 2nd and 10 for the Rangers. That's very unfortunate to see. That seemed to be a good breakaway for the Rangers there, but unfortunately their receiver was out of bounds.
We'll see what the Rangers have here with only 8 seconds left. Gonna take the snap, hand it off, but nothing there. Stopped in their own backfield. And that looks like it's gonna finish off this first half.
That it will. And on that last play, number 50, Jonathan Sickma, once again, leads his lineman right in there, and just a convoy Rambler stops him, ending the half. And as we go into halftime, it's going to be 42-0 with your McBain Ramblers up. And we will see you after halftime.
McLain Transmission and Auto Sales. Transmission repair and vehicle sales in Northern Michigan. Locally owned and operated. Being a member of the community means that we take pride in the work that we do for our neighbors. You can expect honest and expert service from us. Every repair, every sale, every time. Servicing Cadillac, Lake City, Manton, Mesick, Big Rapids, Traverse City, and surrounding areas. on 2730 South LaChance Road, Lake City, Michigan. Call us at 231-779-1394 or check out our website at McLaintransmission.com.
The Foundation Scholarship helped me achieve my educational dream by allowing me to attend a private college that I really didn't think that I could afford.
By allowing me to focus more on my academics and less about worrying constantly about the financial stressors, it allowed me to form relationships on my community campus, which helped me strive to be a better person, a better student, and a better future teacher.
So I remember taking a picture back in my first semester of college, and it was over $400 for 2 textbooks. And so every bit of money helps, and these scholarships helped me achieve my educational dream by coming back to McBain and helping our next generation of students succeed.
I could go and pursue the majors in education that I wanted to.
You know about McLain's excellence in auto repair and transmission work. Now he takes that same work ethic in selling mid-value SUVs and rest-free Southern trucks at an affordable price. These vehicles all have an exact description on his website at www.mclainsautosales.com, or you can just call today at 231-779-1394.
Here at Shepherd's Agency in downtown McBain, we are your local and trusted source for all your insurance needs. We truly appreciate our clients and we work hard to provide them with the best coverage at a fair price. If you're not already a client of ours, contact us and let us see what we can do for you. Call us at 231-825-2411. Stop in the office or visit us online at shepherdsagency.com.
And welcome back, Rambler Nation, to start the second half of this football game. Your Ramblers lead 42-0. And starting off the third quarter, the Ramblers will be receiving. And for the receiver for McBain, I believe that is going to be number 23, Caleb Miller. And joining him back there's number 44, Bryce Acom, and number 22, that's going to be Jacob Hart.
Back deep for the Ramblers, number 33, Landon Kirk. During the second half, we will have a running clock. According to rules by the Michigan High School Athletic Association, when the lead exceeds 35 points or more, we have a continuous clock. It will stop only for timeouts, injuries, penalties, and scores. I remember that. I have to keep it simple for myself by remembering the word TIPS. T-I-P-S. Timeouts, injuries, penalties, and scores.
Here's the kickoff to start the second half. It's going to be an onside. Ramblers will recover. Going to run forward for about 10 yards.
And I believe that was number 8 to grab it. That's Trenton Brunick. He manages to scurry up the field a little bit, almost reaching the 50-yard line. And that'll start the Ramblers out at a pretty good spot. Midfield, starting out third quarter. That's a good spot to start out. And we will see what they have planned.
Ball's going to be spotted on the 48-yard line of McBain, 1st and 10.
So far today for the Ramblers offense, it's been all about that run game. Just one touchdown through the air for Miller. But Rodenbaugh, Acom, and Miller have been running the ball. Also Landon Kurt. The Rangers have been unable to stop him, as here's a handoff to Landon Kurt. Goes forward for about 4 or 5 yards.
And I also believe with Landon Kurt subbing in, we also have number 1, that's Thomas Maloney, as quarterback. So that gives Benjamin Rodenbaugh a little bit of a break from being quarterback, and they're using Thomas Maloney.
On that stop, number 7, Jackson
And
Solani.
now with that run by Landon Kurt, we're going to be looking at a 2nd and 6 for the Ramblers.
Maloney's going to take the snap, hand it off to Kurt, going left side, got blockers, running, still going, on his feet, jukes to the right, and it's going to be stopped at the 25-yard line. Good gain there by Landon Kurt.
Landon Kurt just getting to the outside, and once again, strong running back. And Landon Kurt just goes with the flow pretty much. I mean, until he meets that one defender that does catch him there. And he tried to do the little Jeffrey juke there and go to the left and right, but unfortunately, when he was able to do that, just a herd of guys came up behind him and swallowed him whole. But regardless, it will now be a 1st down for the Ramblers, and they will be at about the 25-yard line.
Maloney takes the snap. He's going to hand it off to number 33, Landon Kurt, running right side.
The quarterback, Thomas Maloney, handed off to number 33, Landon Kurt.
Landon Kurt does manage to get some yards out of the play. He gets 5 to be exact, and does go down a little hard as seen, as 2 Rangers kind of hit him from both sides. And with Landon coming out, we will have number 44, Bryce Acom, coming back in.
Maloney takes the snap. He's going to hand it off to Acom up the middle. Going to be close to the 1st down.
And Acom manages to pick up a few yards for the Ramblers. It is now going to be 3rd and 3 for the Ramblers.
On the stop for the Rangers, number 68, Aspen Emery.
Maloney hands it off once again to Acom up the middle. Gets tackled by the leg, almost broke free for a touchdown.
And I'm sorry, Grant. But once again, there, Bryce Acom just punches it right up there. And just like before, it's just gone in a blink of an eye. I mean, Bryce is all of a sudden, he's up there. He just crossed the marker there for a first down. And unfortunately, he would have been gone, but his leg did kind of haul him behind a little bit as he got twisted around and brought down. It'll be a 1st and 10 on the goal line for the Ramblers.
Maloney takes the snap. He's going to hand it off up the middle for a few yards.
Number 25, Lukrembo, the ball carrier. Stuffed at about the 7-yard line.
And with that run, number 25, Luke Hudinga, our kicker, seems to be getting in some reps at running back and does manage to punch it right up there in the middle to get a 2nd and 5 for the Ramblers, as Ramblers are now coming right back up to the Rangers' front doorstep once again to add on to their lead. So we will see what they have in store for their next play.
Maloney takes the snap. He's going to keep it rolling left. Breaks a sack. Still going. He's going to throw it forward. Incomplete. Way to go to get that one out, though, before taking that sack.
Very good. As Maloney was getting kind of trapped by them 2 Rangers, he's still looking for his receivers and does try and find one. I believe that was number 22. That would have been Jacob Hart, but unfortunately his pass could not get there as he was brought down as he threw it. And now he'll be going back out there with his new orders from his coach, and it'll be 3rd and 5 for the Ramblers.
Maloney takes the snap, keeps it, hands it off to Landon Isinga, running up the middle.
And going up the middle was Landon Isinga, able to get yardage out of the play, but not before he was brought down just before the first down marker. It'll now be 4th and 2 for the Ramblers.
We'll see what their decision is here with a close 4th down. Looking like the offense is going to stay out there and they're going to go for it. Maloney does take the snap. He's going to carry it himself into the end zone. Touchdown, Ramblers.
And with the quarterback keeper, Thomas Maloney punches it right into the end zone and gets the Ramblers another touchdown. That'll put the Ramblers at 48 now to 0, and depending on what they're going to do here, they're going to kick it, and I believe the kicker this time instead of Thomas Maloney is going to be number 25, Luke Hudinga.
Trouble with the snap. Hoydinga's kick is good. Ramblers now lead 49 to 0.
And now with number 25 kicking, Luke Hudinga is 1 for 1. And as the Ramblers score now 49 to 0 with 4 minutes and 52 seconds left in the 3rd quarter. Well, Grant, with 3rd quarter coming to an end here almost, what do you think is going to be happening as the Ramblers kick off to the Rangers?
I think the Ramblers are just going to start to slow things down, chew out that clock, and just finish this game as best as they can.
As we've been seeing so far, they did put in some of their younger players and basically some of their second strings as well, just making sure they get some playing time because this is a good opportunity for them to get some playing time as well. And the Rangers, in their mindset right now, they're looking to get this kick return, and just quite frankly, put something on the board.
Kickoff is a low drill. Returner will just sit on it.
And number 6, that's going to be Hunter Sutton. Grabs the ball immediately, but does not move with it, just sits on it, which is a good call as he had a lot of Ramblers just coming up right on top of him. And the ball will be spotted right before the 30-yard line. We're going to call it about the 39. And the Ramblers defense will be taking over now as the Rangers offense comes onto the field with their quarterback coming up to his team. It'll be interesting to see what they do here, if they keep running the ball or they try some pass plays. As the Rangers have played this entire game, they really haven't passed the ball all too much. So we'll see if that's going to change here.
Quarterback going to take the snap, going to hand it off. Nothing going still. Stopped at the line of scrimmage. Going to be a 2nd and 10.
And with Hicks there for Manton, gaining 2, that's going to be about 2 yards for them, and it's going to be 2nd and 8.
Here's the snap, going to be handed off, going outside to the left, but he is going to be stopped once again.
And on the tackle, that was going to be number 23, number 22. That looked to be number 23, Caleb Miller, and number 22, Jacob Hart, to stop him back there before he could get anywhere. And now that's going to be 3rd and 9, staying where it was.
Timeout on the field.
And McBain will call a timeout.
McBain's timeout.
Here at Shepherd's Agency in downtown McBain, we are your local and trusted source for all your insurance needs. We truly appreciate our clients and we work hard to provide them with the best coverage at a fair price. If you're not already a client of ours, contact us and let us see what we can do for you. Call us at 231-825-2411. Stop in the office or visit us online at shepherdsagency.com. Reedy's is a family restaurant on Main Street in McBain. Their menu has something for everyone from kids' meals and pizza or burgers to their entrees such as grilled salmon, grilled tilapia, pasta dishes, and the best barbecue ribs or chicken around. Tuesday through Thursdays, Reedy's is open from 11 a.m. to 8 p.m. Fridays and Saturdays, they close at 9 p.m. And Sundays, they are not open at all. Food for your mood.
And welcome back, Rambler fans. We are back with 3rd and 9 Rangers ball in their own territory. McBain defense on fire still, putting a stop to their running game, and we are about to see if they will continue that running game.
We'll see what they got here on this 3rd and 9. Quarterback going to take the snap. Flag on the play. Someone must have jumped.
Encroachment of the neutral zone against McBain. 5 yards will be marked off.
Looks like it's going to be on McBain. It's going to make it a 3rd and 4.
And now the Rangers seeming to get a little bump in their yardage to give them a little bit of help here. They will now have 3rd and 4, and we will see what they will be doing now.
Quarterback takes the snap, keeps it himself, running left side, got the first down and more.
The quarterback, number 12.
And with the quarterback keeper, that's going to be number 12, George Koffel. takes it and runs with it all the way on the left side of the field, gaining the first down, giving his team a reset. And quite frankly, working some good old magic there from the Rangers, and we will see how they're going to be doing from here now. With that reset, Grant, I think that'll be a good point for them to kind of gain themselves like, all right, guys, we just got another first down. Let's reset our minds here. Let's go charge into the end zone, and let's get this. You got to have a good mental mindset before you can do anything.
We'll see what they can do here with that momentum. Takes the snap, hands it off, going right side. Multiple Ramblers chasing. Tackle is going to be made by number 22. That is
Stopped at the 46-yard line. Gain of 6 on the play.
Jacob Hart. Way to chase down that running back and not let him get to the outside.
Number 22, Jacob Hart.
Second and 4 now for the Rangers. We'll see what they got here. Quarterback takes the snap. He's going to hand it off up the middle and gets stopped
Number 2, McCoy.
just short of the first down. That's going to make it a 3rd and short.
And with another first down, the Rangers' run game seeming to have some powerful momentum after their quarterback gave them that powerful reset as they just crossed the 50-yard line, looking to come into McBain's territory. Great job there, just punching it right up the middle there by Hicks. Just gaining those extra yards for his team. And good job to their line as well, holding up their blocks.
That's the end of the third quarter.
And with that comes the end to the third quarter, and coming up is the fourth quarter. Grant, what are your thoughts after the third quarter?
Definitely a lot slower than the first half. Ramblers still leading by a lot, only getting 1 touchdown. The Rangers, however, run game looking much better than it did in the first half. Hopefully they can keep that momentum going and at least try to make something out of nothing here.
Right, yep, I hear you. Especially when you're still, now when you look at it and you're down by 49, you know, you start thinking like now it's not a chance to win. You're looking to kind of redeem yourself a little bit, not to keep that 0, but to put something on the board there. And that, I believe the way the Rangers are playing right now and with their run game, they do have a chance. Especially their lineman is now picking up on some more blocks. And Hicks and the quarterback, Koffel, they're doing some strong running for their team as well, able to get to the outside and pass the Rambler defensive linemen and defensive backs. So it's going to be really interesting here coming into the fourth quarter to see what they will have in the works.
Performance McBain alumni and friends, Greenstone Farm Credit Services, Nuevo Insurance Agency, and Boss Design Company. A large thank you to these contributors to provide for the new scoreboard.
Koffel going to take the snap, hand it off. Left side. Going to be brought down, though, by number 44, Bryce Acom.
And number 44, Bryce Acom, the senior, gets right in there and makes sure to put a stop to that play, making sure he goes nowhere. And now the Rangers will be looking for a 2nd and 8.
On the stop, number 44, Bryce Acom.
Quarterback takes the snap, hands it off right side, brought down for a gain of about 6.
Stopped at the 44-yard line. It'll be 3rd down
And after that play, the Rangers do manage to get a couple yards out of the play, making it 3rd and 5 now after the Rambler defense getting right in there. with Skylar Franklin. That is going to be number 20 on the Ramblers defense, putting a stop to that play, making sure he doesn't get any more yards.
Koffel going to take the snap. Going to be handed off, but nothing going. It's going to lead to a 4th down here.
And number 2, McCoy Hicks again to take the handoff. Tries punching it right up the middle, but is met by the Rambler defense going nowhere. Now the Rangers looking at another 4th and 5 as we are rolling down to about 10 minutes left into the 4th quarter.
Rangers offense going to stay on the field, I believe. Just try to build some momentum into your next game. Just don't give up. Show your teammates that, like, you care. You don't give up, even a game like this. Handoff to number 22, going to be tackled. Ooh.
Number 10, Luke Benton, the ball carrier, stopped at the 40-yard line.
Looks like he's going to be just short.
Looks like it's going to be short. Short of a first down.
And it is going to be short of a first down, so the Rambler offense will be taking over here, and the Ranger defense will be coming onto the field. Now, it'll be really interesting to see what the Ramblers do here, but as we've been seeing, I think Coach Maloney has the plan of keeping the game a little slow and getting his younger guys in for some reps, and especially getting number 1, Thomas Maloney, a good chance at quarterback here to get him some reps too. And it's really good to get those reps in for them younger guys because it keeps them ready for next year. And it gives them a real experience to be on that varsity field. And it's also going to be very fun to watch and to see how these guys play out.
Maloney taking the snap. He's going to hand it off. Spinning through a tackle up the middle. Not much going there.
Number 25, Luke Hardinga, the ball carrier.
As number 25, Luke Hardinga gets in and goes up the middle with it to gain a couple of yards for the Rambler offense, and a gain of 3, making it 2nd and 7.
On that stop for Manton was number 22, Taylor Morrow.
Maloney going to take the snap, hand it off right side. Luke Hoydinga, right side. Won't be tackled, running ahead, open field. Nobody's, sorry, he's going to get stopped at the 3.
Very good run there by Luke Hoydinga, getting it on the sideline, taking it all the way of the right side of the field. But unfortunately is stopped right at about, I think, the 3-yard line before he made it into the goal.
What a good chase down by the Ranger defender to not give up on that play.
Exactly, and that's what you want to see, especially when your team's losing like they are, unfortunately. You got to keep that level head and make sure you always try your best, and that's exactly what he did. And great job to the Rambler offense there, making that big run happen.
Handoff back to Hoydinga up the middle, charging forward.
Number 25.
Picked up a few.
Stopped at about the 2-yard line.
And with a gain of 1, that stops him at the 2-yard line. And it'll be 2nd and goal.
Maloney, handoff to Hoydinga up the middle. That's going to be a touchdown, Ramblers.
And with Luke Hoydinga making the team sticking with him to make sure he gets that touchdown, well deserved, and he gets it in there for the touchdown, making it 55-0. And the Ramblers seeming to go for 2 here. And
looks like it's going to be Bryce Acom taking the snap. He's going to hand it off to Jonathan Sycamore running up the middle.
Jonathan Sycamore gets it in there for 2. That is awesome. That is a lineman's dream right there. Getting the chance to run the football. Gets it right in for the 2 points. Big number 50. Way to celebrate, buddy. Good way to celebrate that for this weekend. You always love to see them big guys run it in. And that'll be 57 now to 0. That was fun. That's very fun to watch. And now the Ramblers will be going for kickoff, and the Rangers will be receiving. As we keep coming down here in the final quarter, we are at 6 minutes and 35 seconds. Well, Grant, what are you thinking, buddy?
How about that?
Yeah, exactly. That's kind of what I'm thinking, too. That was awesome. Especially when you're a lineman that big, too, and you get that chance, oh, you got to be all giddy inside. You're like, I get to run the football? That is just the best feeling in the world. So that is awesome. And just all around really cool. So now kicking off for the Ramblers, I believe that's going to be number 56. Maybe it's not. Yeah, it's 56. That's going to be Diego. Kicking off for the Ramblers.
Here's the kick from the sophomore. It is up. Pretty good kick, but there is a flag on the play.
I believe illegal procedure against McBain. That'll bring them 5 yards back, and they will re-kick.
The kicker now is number 56, Diego. I don't have his last name.
And now number 56, Diego, will be kicking it once again. And what was a good kick before? We'll see again what his kick will be now.
We'll see what he's got on his second attempt here. Almost as good as the last one. Directly to Spencer Wold, number 3. Herd of Ramblers in there for the tackle. That's going to be number 20, Skylar Franklin with the tackle.
Number 20, Skylar Franklin getting right in there for the Rambler tackle. And as we've seen there from number 3 on the Manton Rangers, Spencer Wold, he was a little bit concerned on what to do. There was a lot of Ramblers coming for him, a slight hesitation for him. And as you kind of seen before he got hit, he's like, well, I'm just going to hold this and go down with it. So, and that's what happens. So, and now the Rangers will be starting on the 30-yard line.
Here's the snap. It's going to be a handoff right side. Looks to be a gain of about 5, maybe 6.
Handoff to number 25.
And with the handoff to number 25, that for the Rangers, punches it right up there, and that's going to be a 2nd and 4. As the clock for the fourth quarter is winding down, we're going to be at 5 minutes and 20 seconds to go.
Here's the snap, another handoff, left side this time. Tons of Ramblers on that tackle. Not much gain there for the Rangers.
Number 4, the ball carrier.
And that was number 4 carrying the ball for the Rangers. I do not have his name, unfortunately. And number 6, Grayson Guernsey, once again, with a stop, makes it 2nd and... Oh, 3rd and 4, sorry. It's going to be 3rd and 4 now for the Rangers.
3rd down and 4 for Manton. Ball spotted on the 31-yard line.
We'll see what the Ramblers' defense is here, looking for another 3rd down stop. Here's the snap, handoff to the running back right side. He will have the 1st down.
A little bit more. With the 1st down for the Rangers by number 22. Still don't have his name. And now it'll be 1st and 10 for them as we reach 4 minutes in the 4th quarter. And number 20, Skylar Franklin, with another stop.
Here's the snap. Another quarterback's going to keep it. Throwing it right side. Caught by number 2. Looked to be out of bounds.
Yep. Out of bounds by number 20, Skylar Franklin. Just a drag it. Did not get the tackle, but did manage to force him out of bounds, making it 2nd and 7 for the Rangers.
Put that runner out of bounds.
Handoff to the running back up the middle, going right. Oh, he's got space, running forward. Number 20 behind him, Skylar Franklin, will push him out of bounds there.
As McCoy Hicks seems to get some running room, unfortunately, Skylar Franklin once again gets him before he could even get any farther, forces him out of bounds, and what almost looked like a Ranger touchdown will not be.
Obviously stepped out of bounds at about the 15-yard line. 1st and 10 for the Rangers.
Rangers offense moving here, looking better than they have, trying to get their 1st score of the ball game. Snap to Koffel. He's going to hand it off. No, he's going to keep it himself, running left side. Skylar Franklin making another tackle.
The quarterback, number 12, George Koffel, the ball carrier.
Koffel able to get to the outside and just kind of run with it with one of his blockers, but there was more than one Rambler there for the tackle. And Skylar Franklin once again gets right behind him and drags him right out, and giving Skylar another tackle.
Koffel takes the snap, hands it off up the middle. He is stopped for no gain.
Ball advanced to about the 9-yard line.
And that will now be 3rd. And we're going to call it 3rd and 3 for the Rangers. Rangers getting a little bit closer to the goal line, hoping to put them 6 points on the board. But unfortunately, we are getting close to running down. We are just reached 40 seconds, so we'll see if they're going to be able to do it.
Here's the snap, handoff. Never mind keeping it. Throwing. It is incomplete, batted away. That will lead to a 4th down here.
4th down and 3 for the Rangers.
Rangers looking for a good pass play, hopefully to step it right into the Ramblers' door. But unfortunately, just didn't happen. The Ramblers slammed the door on the Rangers, and nothing was able to come out of that play. And as the clock winds down, Ramblers...
Looks like
timeout on the field.
Rangers are going to call a timeout.
Yep. Rangers call a timeout with 3 seconds left. 2 seconds left. And with your score 57-0, we'll see you back after this timeout.
For people who desire a custom-built home in northern Michigan, Arrow Homes is the premier builder that specializes in creating stunning, high-quality custom homes that reflect each homeowner's unique style and needs. Unlike other home builders that rely on cookie-cutter designs, Arrow Homes partners closely with clients through every step of the process, from initial design concept to final walkthrough, creating a truly customized living space. With over 50 years of home building expertise using only the finest materials and the most skilled craftsmen, Arrow Homes constructs exceptional custom houses that owners are proud to call home.
And welcome back, ladies and gentlemen, to the final play of this game. 2 seconds left. Rangers will start it off.
Takes the snap, hands it off up the middle. He will be stopped, and that will end the ball game. The Ramblers shut out Manton and put up 57.
What a great game for the Ramblers. Just from the get-go, their first play of the game, kickoff from a punt return scoring, they just went out and made their statement clear as day and just kept the pressure on the Rangers, making sure they wouldn't be able to get nothing, and they did succeed in that apartment, making the score 57-0. What a game. And for now, ladies and gentlemen, we appreciate you tuning into the Rambler Review and watching us and watching your Ramblers win this fantastic game. And what a cold one. I would say all of us up here in the blind are a little bit cold, but it is warm with all of these bodies in here, so that does help. So thank you to the rest of my Rambler Review team. I have Grant, Cole, and I have Calix, and I have Xander, and myself, Cade. We appreciate everybody and appreciate football. So have a wonderful day, everybody. Thank you for tuning in on this Saturday.